Hey guys, what's up, CaptainTurbo, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Chaos for the Master System. I apologise for the abrupt ending at the last episode. I kind of looked away from the timer on the video for a moment, because I was checking my email. But yeah, Sleeping Egg Zone Act 2. These springy things. Helpful to get the high places. Unfortunately, as you saw there, if you crash into a wall, you lose it. If you jump off it, you lose it. But they're not really essential for anything. I'm not entirely certain, but I think this is the first level where I show off a special stage. Again, I emphasize on the word think. I can't entirely remember. I know I show off two, but I just can't remember what levels I did them in. Yeah, I kind of really need to spin dash for that. Yeah, this must be it. There we go. 100 rings and we'll get the first special stage. The only thing you need to do here, jump on the rocket boots and just keep holding right. Place to collect a bunch of lives and a couple of... you can probably get a couple of continues as well, probably here from points alone. But yeah, the bigger rings I think are worth 20, the small ones obviously worth 1. Just keep holding right. This level lasts, you get about a minute, I believe. You need about 40 seconds to get towards the end, so try not to mess around getting too many of the rings. It's actually a very pathetic idea for a bonus stage, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Yeah, as you can see, I've already gotten like a couple of extra lives, and there was a Chaos Emerald. I don't know if you saw it quick enough. You know, it does kind of disappear off screen fairly quickly. But that's the only emerald I actually show myself getting. I do show off one more special stage because they're not the same. But as I said, I don't get it. So, enjoy. A crap ton of points there. 3 continues. Freaking ridiculous. Sleeping Egg Zone Act 3 now. We'll come up to the boss in a few minutes, just gonna bounce around for now. I don't really have a whole lot to say, to be perfectly honest. I like the look of this level. I'm not a fan of the music though. Well, the music's gone now, it's replaced with boss music, which isn't bad boss music, it's just not all that great. This one, it's actually a lot easier than it looks. I make it look a lot harder than it actually is. Yeah, I kind of screw up. The best thing I actually find is to stay behind him as often as possible. And the spin dash will be your best friend in this level as well. There you go, boss over. Pretty easy boss, as I said. Best thing to do is stay behind him. Really no issue whatsoever. At least you shouldn't have any issues. Don't think I get another... No, I don't. Like I said, I don't think I get another continue, and I didn't. I'm psychic. Or I just did this yesterday, I should say. Alright, Mecha Green Hill Zone, Act 1. They like using that name, don't they? This one's got pretty good music as well. This is actually probably one of the better stages in the level. Better levels in the game. I don't think this is where I get the second bonus stage. I think it's in Act 2 I do that. And the rocket boots, I actually skip most of the level using these. Yeah. I went to the top half. I didn't realise how quick I was getting towards the end, to be honest. But I do break another 50,000 and get another continue. To be honest, I don't end up using any of the continues anyway, but it's just weird to see all those Sonic faces. Alright, Green Hill Zone, or Mecha Green Hill Zone, Act 2. Actually, I don't think this is the level either that I get the second special stage at. Oh well, it's not a big deal anyway. I just I remember what level it is by design, not by name, and this is not the one I do it in. But I say it doesn't really matter. I show off 2 of them, but I do actually, yeah, I did fall all the way down, and I left that in again just to show that I'm not trying to hide my fuck ups. You know, I do show them off. But that is actually my first death in this game, I think. Might have been my second. And this is another game you can complete in 25-30 minutes. Hell, you could do hell. On a decent run, you could beat this in about 25 quite easily. If I remember, I watched Hellfire Commentary's Sonic-a-thon last year, where the guy that ran this, that did this one, Donnie, he beat it in about 25 minutes actually. So yeah, it's a very short game. If I remember correctly, I watched that back in like September, so. Some more points. Yeah, I think it is 4 Chaos Emeralds in this game, and then you get the 5th one by beating the final boss. Assuming you have all the emeralds. Let's speed up here. Oh, this, I remember this one. This one's a pathetically easy boss. Even easier than the first one. And you're gonna see why in a moment. Watch this. Just jump over him, jump on top, and that's it. He's essentially dead now. That's it. That's all you have to do for that boss. That is ridiculously easy. Oh, my nose is blocked. I mean, there's... I don't know, it's just way too fucking easy. Anyway, Aqua Planet Zone at 1. Yeah, this was one. This was where I got the emerald. I just can't remember what stage it was in, whether it's at 1 or 2. This has got some pretty decent music as well. Very jazzy. Yeah, since I kind of skipped the thing there, I decided to go back and try and get the emeralds. Not the emeralds, sorry, the rings. I only need another 23 to have enough. Yeah, I keep trying to get up there. Doesn't work, and I actually get stuck here for a while because I'm not entirely certain how I'm supposed to get through here. You're actually supposed to just push on them with the directional pad, but you know, I'm used to Sonic, the Mega Drive game, so the idea that I've got to push them open doesn't really occur to me straight away. Like I say, I do eventually figure it out. It just takes me a few moments. Yeah, I'm just stood here, wait, yeah, there you go. And this is not me trying to run backwards, that's just like the animation that plays. Now I realize what it is I'm supposed to do, so I go back this way. And yeah. Don't really ever think I suffer from any drowning music or anything like that. But I just make sure I get some air to make sure. These things are pretty easy to avoid. 79 rings. I don't think it's going to be this level I do it in now. Yeah, it isn't. I went over to the left because I figured there might be some rings. I was obviously not. And there's the end of the level. 2 minutes. 590 kilometers per hour. And then another continue. How many is that? 6? Do I get any more? I think I get 1 more. So I don't get the 7 chaos summons, but I do get the 7 continues. Alright. Act 2. This will be where I get the second special stage. And just FYI, I kind of fail at it. Look at all these ring capsules. Go up here. Yeah, I kind of stick to the top path for the most part in this level. That tends to be where all the ring capsules are. And yeah, go back down, speed it, and there we go. So it looks like he gets hit by a truck then before he enters. This one, your goal is simply to get all the way to the top. I don't manage to pull it off. I fall down way too many times. Sonic handles a little bit slippery in this game, so but yeah, that's essentially all you need to do for here is get to the top. There is, I don't actually figure out until much later, but there actually is one of those springy things over to the right at the beginning, so I missed that, but to be honest, it will probably be more of a hindrance than a help, because hitting the ceilings of the other platforms would probably cause you to lose it, I think. I do get pretty high, I just don't actually get to the top. And to be honest, if you fall down after so far, you may as well give up because you're not doing it. That clock there will extend your time, or at least pause it, I believe, for a few seconds. Yeah, here's the thing. I see it, I go for it. I wish I hadn't, because I'm about to lose it. And fall all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, I just decided to go over here and I find this. Had I managed to do it, I probably would have... By doing it, I mean... By that I mean, had I actually not fallen that second time, I might have just been able to do it. But yeah, I failed one there, but it really doesn't matter. As I say, I do end up showing off the best, and I make air quotes when I say that, the best ending. Anyway, so... Act 3. And hidden area there to get to the top. You can skip out on most of the obstacles in the level. Not that there's many left anyway. Best one to do here, just stand until the thing wears off. By the fourth one, make sure you jump. Because I have essentially I had the what you call it, the invincibility when I entered this place, and then it wore off. It plays the level music instead of the boss music, so it makes a nice little change. It's a little glitch. This guy just trying to stay on his head. He'll eventually lose his head and shoot these missiles. You only have to hit the bottom part of his sphere once now. That actually didn't register as a hit for some reason. The second time does though. It might be 2 hits it requires, I'm not sure. But that's the end of that level.